I got Khlif 11-8, 11-9.
Heard it here first, folks. Woo. And a feathery touch there from Noe Khlif. Start things off, the start he's looking for. He gets the opening side out. I think in this match, you're going to see two players who aren't afraid to play some cat and mouse. Noe Khlif, someone with very soft hands, great resets, able to stay in singles points very well.
A shot.
Again, we see a little cat and mouse there from Khlif, trying to use the drop volley early on.
Ooh. That was dirty.
Quite the sound effect from Greg Dow. Love to see it. And entertaining points here early on, but still no points on the board. Had a chance to call Dylan Frazier's round of 16 match yesterday. Took out Gabriel Joseph in a 3-game thriller. That match back and forth.
Wow.
And would not be surprised to see another 3-game one here.
Some good points already. And
that's the first point scored.
Actual point, yeah. These guys in front of us got some beers already. What time is it? 11:44. I love it. We're in Vegas, baby. Wow.
The angle from Khlif.
Unbelievable volley there. Just to get a paddle on it, but it's a win. I mean, that's a tough shot. Whew. Oh, that was in.
And that one called wide. Was moving with so much.
It was in.
Oh, gotcha.
Dylan's gonna overturn his call. Yeah, it was in. I thought so. Did you see it, Will?
Looked like it may have caught the outer edge.
I
but
thought it was
with that much pace
clearly
and spin. Hard to tell, especially from where we are. And 2 in a row there for Khlif. Nice job holding that forehand and not rotating until the last minute to go inside in. And keeps increasing his advantage, does Khlif. 3-1 here in the opening game. Ooh. And that one hanging up just a bit high. Khlif got there, put some spin under it, but it just kind of floated. Frazier able to take that one early and get the side out.
Wow. That was a sweet little. And Jim Kloss gets me a Coke. I mean, what a day we're having, Will. What a day. But
things are looking up for Greg Dow.
Things are looking up, man. Good look from Dylan there.
I think this match, compared to the second men's singles match we're going to have, which is going to have Eric Roddy versus Kwong Duong, we're going to see a lot more third shot drops in this one.
I think that's more entertaining, to be honest with you. I'm glad these guys play like that. I think that makes for some good, entertaining singles. Another great point.
And it's honestly, it's a little bit reminiscent of that older style of singles.
Yep.
You don't see it too often anymore. I'd say Ben Johns, Federico Saxford still kind of embody that. But really nice to see Two players with similar styles sharing the court in such a big stage here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. They can also hit passing shots, as Dylan did there. It's interesting. Khlif is plays some cat and mouse. He's a tennis guy. He's a newer player, so you usually just see those guys just rip. But it's impressive that Khlif can also play the cat and mouse game.
That's probably his preferred style of
Right.
play as well. You mentioned Khlif coming from a tennis background, played collegiate tennis at the University of Illinois. A highly successful career for the Illini. Originally hailing from France is Noe Khlif as well.
Backhand.
Will Doughton with pro player and pickleball icon Greg Dow bringing you the call.
I love that, man. I'm changing my Instagram bio
Oh,
right now.
gosh.
I'm just kidding. Thank you, though. I really like this match. These are two pretty evenly matched players, similar styles. They're kind of similar sizes, too. But they are. They're about, between 5'9" and 5'10 and a half, maybe?
Probably.
Something like that. They probably weigh about the same. It's kind of, they really are.
Greg Dow looking beyond the pickleball court. That's a pretty shot there
Great
from
shot.
Noe Khlif. Able to send it the other way with the backhand. Has some work to do here, trailing 3-7. It's almost like he's saying, hey, Dylan, I know you've got a nice forehand drive. I've got one too.
Yes, he does. That was sweeping forehand there. Dylan that just covers the kitchen so well. His feet are so quick over there. Like, these guys aren't, like, he's not a big guy. Like, he doesn't have a great wingspan or anything. He's pretty average height, but he covers it so well. Which great backhand.
Of course, his prowess in doubles probably helping with that. His
Yeah,
ability to
for
cover
sure.
the kitchen, of course, one of the top men's doubles players in the world. J.W. Johnson. He'll be in action in men's doubles later today.
I think Noe's got to stop returning to the backhand because Dylan, I know he missed that one, but he's dialed in on that, like, cross court, sort of on, taking an early backhand.
We'll see if he makes that adjustment. It's funny, you think a lot of players are going to prefer to hit their thirds on their forehand, so
Right.
you may want to try and go to the backhand. But at this point, Dylan Frazier's backhand, really a difference maker here.
Especially on this side, when Dylan's serving on the deuce side or whatever you call it. What do you call that in pickleball?
I would just say the right side.
We're just the right
Yeah.
side. Okay, I'm not saying the deuce and ad or whatever. Yeah, we
No,
don't.
not tennis.
No. I am a pro player. I should know that. I should know.
all
Call
good.
it the right. Why did I have to say deuce? I don't know what's wrong with
It's
it.
singles, not really thinking about
yeah.
left and right side, you know.
It's more tennis-esque.
Just so good. We're seeing a lot of nice backhand angled volleys
Yeah.
here from Dylan Frazier.
Dylan's played a pretty perfect game one to be up 10-4 here. I mean, got to give him a lot of credit. Khlif hasn't given him much. Sometimes you get 10 points and like 4 or 5 are missed returns and dumb stuff. That has not happened this game as he misses a return
course.
in the game. But overall, Dylan Frazier that was crazy. Super solid pickleball there.
Strong opening start from the number 6 seed.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
One singles title 2 was named in 2024 from the Masters tournament back in January. Looking to earn title number 2 here. In his way stands Noe Khlif, number 33 seed, having an impressive run, but is back against the wall here.
There's that backhand again.
That was a little different because it didn't really have a ton of pace on it. And so maybe if you're forcing Dylan to create the pace, maybe you get a few more airs on that.
Yeah, I agree. Good forehand there by Khlif. I'd like to see him try and rip some cross-court forehands. I think those, Dylan knows he's going line and inside out. If he can make that shot that he just missed, I think that's going to be his ticket for this match.
Why do you think that is? Just kind of throw some different patterns?
Yeah, I think Dylan's just sitting on that line. So if he can, get Dylan guessing on these passing shots, that's if Dylan knows there's an 80% chance that Khlif's going line, then he's gonna make that first volley 80% of the time. But if you can switch it up, it's a lot tougher, obviously, to cover the kitchen at that point. So we'll see if he can get that dialed in. Or just do that. just go to the same spot. I mean, that was a good serve and a short return, so you can do whatever you want with that ball. But on those, better, deeper returns, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
And a nice start here for Noe Khlif. 3-0 advantage. That's what you want.
Yep.
After dropping the first game, really what you need. We did see him pull it up the line. That time, it looks like he's not necessarily going for targets, forehand, backhand. And most of the time, he's just keeping it up the near line on his third.
Woo!
So good.
Wow.
From Dylan Frazier.
Beautiful cat and mouse point, and that just sickening backhand pull there from Dylan.
What a word from Greg.
Sickening. Oh.
And it's interesting. We see Khlif going with these drop volleys.
Yeah.
And so if Dylan's able to get to that ball, it does invite the cat and mouse. Khlif obviously super confident in those scenarios, but Dylan Frazier just as confident playing cat and mouse in singles.
And he's quick, too. That's a good volley there. Yeah, I would be drop shotting Dylan because he's quick. He's going to get to the ball, and like you said, he likes that cat and mouse. So, and then Dylan had a good deep serve there and tied up 3-3.
Just a clinical point. Surgical.
Right down the line a little bit. Can't miss those. See, those are better volleys, right? Just keep it, and that's I know it's easier said than done, but just keeping it simple like that. Like, you don't have to hit some slice, drop volley. Just get it deep in the court. You know what I mean? Move the guy around.
We'll see if he's able to do that. And not too thrilled about the net cord is Noe Khlif. Part of the game.
Yep.
Just got to reset after that one. Look to get the serve back.
That's just too good. Too good. I mean, I think that was a decent volley by Khlif on the initial drive from Dylan, and Dylan just too good there. Got to tip your hat. Some good volleys, good deep volleys by Khlif.
No drop volleys there.
Nope.
Just opted for more of the flick on that backhand. Of course, like you said, Greg, Dylan Frazier's so quick. He's going to get to a lot of those drop volleys. So it puts a lot of pressure to just have them really short in the court, and that's when you create those errors.
Nice setup there. He went a little inside in forehand, and on the initial third, and then down the line with the second one. It's a good point by Noe. Good off three. Oh, and these drop volleys. Both guys. Unnecessary and missing them.
You know, with both these guys in great shape, you're not going to tire them out very easily.
No. Especially not today. I mean, you know, first match of the day. These guys aren't tired.
And like you said earlier, you know, Khlif did try and go cross court with that third.
That's the shot. I mean, he hasn't really been able to hit that shot, and because of that, Dylan's able to sit down the line if he returns to the forehand. So see if Khlif can come up with a couple of those. It's a good return, good deep return.
We've seen him opt for more slice backhand returns over the last few points, kind of give Frazier a different look.
That's the shot. He missed it. That one was kind of more of an inside in versus cross court. But if I'm Dylan, I'm returning to Khlif's forehand and I'm sitting on the line, and covering that line with a great shot there and making him hit a cross court forehand, because he has not been able to do that today.
And what a backhand
great shot
from Dylan Frazier. Khlif was kind of wondering if it was going to drop, and it would have dropped in.
Yeah.
That's just too good.
Yeah, just again with the drop volley, I know we said it. It's just, you just don't want to be doing that. Dylan's going to get to it. It's a riskier shot. Dylan's going to get to it, and he likes to play cat and mouse. There's just no point to do that.
Right.
And I'm sure Khlif is probably used to doing that against guys who are just banging the ball and want to hit drives. And Khlif's a good cat and mouse player too. But I would take Dylan in the cat and mouse game. And so if you're inviting him to do that, giving him more opportunities to do that, it's just that's not a great game plan.
Right. We'll see if he maybe makes a change to that strategy, but still within two here, within striking distance.
Oh. We get a missed return from Dylan, and then a little net help there.
The great equalizer, the net.
Well, Dylan had one earlier.
Right.
Remember, you said it, and it's always goes back. And that one, actually, Dylan could have made that in.
Greg Dow, pro pickleball player and icon in the booth. Can't forget that.
Thank you, Will.
And the timeout accomplishes what Frazier was looking for, gets the side out, gets the serve back on his side. 3 points from victory is the number 6 seed.
Yeah, that slice return is working well for Khlif right now. He's getting it really deep. Couple great returns. Tries to play the cat and mouse, but Dylan
just too good there.
Yeah, I thought he had a couple. Khlif had a couple good shots. I mean, but Dylan he's just too quick and he's too crafty.
He took that forehand volley very early.
Yep.
Khlif unable to catch up with it.
Yeah, Khlif kind of mishit that return and just decided not to come in. I mean, again, the drop volleys, Will. It's just
the name of the game.
Jim Kloss is freaking out about the drop volley right now, which I agree. It has not worked this match. I mean, that much is clear. Yeah, and Dylan will close it out.
It's going to do it. Dylan Frazier through to the men's